Dads who went for milk and never returned. What happened? When my wife and I found out she was pregnant with twins, I had no choice but to move to another country for work to support them. After 2 years, I finally came back home, but everything had changed. We had moved to a new state where I had no friends or family, my wife seemed like a different person, and I wasn't prepared to handle the responsibility of 2 young kids. The first night back, my wife and I talked about our future, but I had already made up my mind to leave. I had saved some money and planned to give it all to them. The next morning, I told my wife I needed to go to the store. As I was leaving, my daughter ran up to me and asked, "Daddy, bring me home a surprise." That hit me hard, and it took everything I had not to break down. I saw her waving as I drove away, but instead of running away from my family, I pulled over on a busy street and bawled my eyes out for an hour. Later that day, I returned home with toys for my daughters and a new ring for my wife. She looked confused but didn't say anything. From that moment on, I decided to get my act together. Now, years later, I couldn't be happier with my family, and I realized that leaving them would have been the biggest mistake of my life.